We are most pleased to welcome you to the 4th annual Super Slam Trophy Awards program. Our Super Slam Trophy Awards have grown each year. Our membership has really done a lot of North American hunting, and with this program we are able to honor our hunters and the great trophies they have taken. We are going to present the Archery Awards first this morning. After the Archery Awards we will have brunch, and then move along to the Rifle Awards. This should be a lot of fun, and we want to direct your attention to the screen as we will be seeing each of the great winners for this year's competition. By the way, we redesigned the awards plaques this year, and you're going to see that they are even more beautiful. We ask each winner to quickly make your way to the stage to receive your beautiful plaque, and for the audience to hold your applause until all have been recognized. Our first category will be for the bears. Naturally, we will go to the black bear trophies first. This year, the Bronze Award goes to Lee Hauk for the black bear he took in 2014. Lee was hunting in British Columbia, and his bear scored 17 and 15/16 SEI. Kyle Hudgens took his black bear in Saskatchewan in May of 2015, which earned him the Silver Award for an SEI score of 18 and 7/16. The Gold Award goes to Fred Swystall Jr. Fred was hunting in British Columbia in May of 2016 when he took his bear. It had an SEI score of 18 and 10/16. Denise Hoffman was hunting in Alaska when she took her black bear that earned her the Platinum Award. Her bear had an SEI score of 20 and 8/16. The top Diamond Award goes to Ray Passway for the Ontario black bear he took in June 2016. His bear had an SEI score of 20 and 9/16. Now we move along to the grizzly bear category. The Diamond Award goes to Kyle Hudgens for the grizzly he arrowed in October of 2014. Kyle hunted in British Columbia, and his bear scored 22 and 9/16 SEI. Next up is the Alaska brown bear. The Gold Award goes to Brad Coors for the bear he took in June of 2017. Of course, he was hunting in Alaska, and his bear had an SEI score of 22 and 10/16. Kyle Hudgens is probably still on the stage and needs to stick around to get the Platinum Award for the brown bear he took in 2015. Kyle's bear had an SEI score of 23 and 12/16. The top Diamond Award goes to Fred Swystall Jr. Fred took his great bear in October 2015, and it has an SEI score of 25 and 7/16. Next up is the last of the 4 bears, which of course is the polar bear. The Gold Award goes to Joe Thomas, who took his bear in May of 2016, and it had an SEI score of 23 and 1/16. Nathan Anderson took his polar bear with a longbow in May of 2016. It had an SEI score of 23 and 12/16 and earns the Platinum Award. Nathan was hunting in Nunavut. The Diamond Award in the polar bear category goes to Blake Patton. Blake was hunting in Nunavut back in 2015 and took his bear that had an SEI score of 24 and 4/16. The next category is for cougar, which is commonly called mountain lion. The Gold Award goes to Robert Veach for the cat he took in Nevada in January of 2017. It scored 13 and 13/16 SEI. For the Platinum Award, we call Kyle Hudgens to the stage again for the cat he took in 2013. That cat had an SEI score of 14 and 1/16. The top Diamond Award goes to Ty Day for his big New Mexico tom he took in February 2013. Ty's cat had an SEI score of 14 and 8/16. We now move along to recognize the 5 different deer of North America. We first look at the most common big game trophy in the world, and you should easily guess it's the white-tailed deer. First up this year for the Bronze Award is Ray Anderson. Ray took a whitetail in his home state of Wisconsin with an SEI score of 156 and 7/8 typical. For the Silver Award, we call James Zemer for the whitetail he took in Iowa in October of 2016. His fine whitetail had an SAI score of 160 and 0.8 typical. Kyle Hudgens took a Kansas whitetail in 2014 that had a typical SAI score of 160 and 6/8. This buck earned him the Gold Award. We again call Ray Anderson, who may still be on the stage, for both the Platinum and Diamond Award for bucks he took in 2014 and 2016. Ray was hunting in his home state of Wisconsin when he arrowed these bucks. They had an SAI score of 165 and 6/8 and 168 and 3/8 respectively. Great job, Ray. In the whitetail non-typical category, Tom Edgington gets the Gold Award for the deer he arrowed in November of 2016 in Kansas. His deer had an SAI score of 175 and 3/8 non-typical. The Platinum Award goes to Ty Day for his Texas whitetail he hunted in November 2013, and his deer had a non-typical SAI score of 181 and 2/8. William Boserman took a Kansas whitetail in 2016 that earned him the Diamond Award. His buck had a non-typical score of 190 and 6/8 SCI. Next is the Coos deer category, and the Bronze Award goes to Blake Patton. Blake took his Mexico buck in January of 2017, and it scored 80 and 2/8 SCI. Kyle Hudgens takes the Silver Award for the buck he arrowed in 2014 while hunting in Arizona. His buck scored 81 and 3/8 SCI. For the Gold Award, we call Fred Weisthal Jr. He was hunting in Mexico back in 2016 and arrowed a buck with an SCI score of 83 and 6/8. Blake Patton takes the Platinum Award for another great buck he took in 2017. His buck had an SCI score of 84 and 5/8. The Diamond Award goes to Ray Anderson for the buck he arrowed in 2013 in Arizona. Ray's buck had an SCI score of 85 and 4/8. Now we come to the mule deer, which is another of the most popular trophies in North America, or the world for that matter. The Bronze Award goes to Sean Buckley. Sean arrowed his nice Alberta muley back in September of 2015. The buck had an SCI score of 149 and 6/8 typical. Alan Ladd took a mule deer in Colorado in November 2015 that earned Alan the Silver Award. His buck had a typical score of 166 and 0.8 SCI. Once again, we call Ty Day for the Texas mule deer he took in October of 2013. His deer had an SCI score of 179 and 0.8, which earned him the Gold Award. Denise Hoffman was hunting in Mexico in January 2015 when she arrowed her muley. It had an SCI score of 184 and 5/8 typical and earned the Platinum Award. The Top Diamond Award goes to Joe Thomas for his 2013 mule deer that had an SCI score of 190 and 5/8 typical. Joe was hunting in Colorado. Blake Patton takes the Diamond Award for the mule deer non-typical category for the buck he arrowed in October of 2016. Blake was hunting in Alberta and his mule deer had a non-typical SCI score of 181 and 3/8. Moving along now to the Sitka Blacktail category, we have Gene Fleming taking the Platinum Award for the buck he arrowed in 2016. It had an SCI score of 84 and 6/8. The Top Diamond Award goes to Joe Thomas for his 2013 Blacktail. Joe took his buck in Alaska and it had an SCI score of 94 and 0.8. The next antlered game category is for the elk. There are 3 different ones on the Super Slam list, and we first go to the Rocky Mountain variety. The Platinum Award goes to Gary Young for the Colorado bull he arrowed in September of 2015. It has a typical SCI score of 263 and 6/8. Fred Weistal Jr. takes the top diamond award for the New Mexico Rocky Mountain elk he arrowed in September of 2017. His bull had an SAI score of 315 and 0.8 typical. Now we move to the Roosevelt elk. Ray Pastway hunted in British Columbia to take a bull that earned him the Platinum Award in this category. Ray took his trophy in 2016, and it has an SEI score of 289 and 5/8. The Diamond Award for the Roosevelt elk category goes to Blake Patton for his 2016 elk, also taken in British Columbia. Blake's elk had an SEI score of 330 and 0.8. For this year, in the archery category, we only have one entry in the Thule elk category. The Diamond Award goes to Kyle Hudgens for his 2016 elk taken in California. Kyle's bull had an SEI score of 273 and 0.8. Now we come to the caribou category, and there are 5 different trophy types we recognize within this category. First up, we go to the woodland variety. These caribou almost always come from Newfoundland, as that is where the vast majority are found. The Platinum Award goes to Denise Hoffman. Denise hunted in September of 2017, and her bull had an SEI score of 302 and 0.8. The Diamond Award for this category goes to Camp Newton for the bull he arrowed in October of 2016. Camp's bull had an SEI score of 305 and 6/8. For the archery awards, we only have one entry each in the Quebec Labrador Caribou and Barren Ground Caribou categories. For the Quebec Labrador Caribou, the Diamond Award goes to Tom Edgington for the bull he took in 2015. Tom's caribou had an SEI score of 274 and 3/8. The Diamond Award for Barren Ground Caribou goes to Ed DeYoung for his 2017 bull taken in Alaska. Ed's caribou had a whopping SEI score of 424 and 5/8. Our Soul Archery Moose Award is for an Alaska Yukon moose taken by Dennis Dunn in September of 2016. Dennis was hunting with a recurve bow and will receive the Diamond Award. His bull had an SEI score of 396 and 3/8. We now come to the trophies representing the Bison category for 2018. Gene Fleming hunted in Wyoming in November of 2014 to get his bull. It scored 60 and 6/8 SEI and earned Gene the Silver Award. The Gold Award goes to David Augustus Joden for the bull he took in October 2015. That bull had an SEI score of 62 and 4/8. Mark Wayne Smith scored on an Alaska bull in September of 2017. Mark's bull had an SEI score of 63 and 3/8 and earns him the Platinum Award. Mark was hunting with a recurve bow and says this was one of his most coveted hunts of all. Cameron Winters took a Colorado bull in February of 2017 to earn him the Top Diamond Award. That bull had an SEI score of 63 and 7/8. We now come to the muskox category, and William Boserman takes both the Gold and Platinum Awards. William was hunting in Greenland in August of 2015 when he took both bulls with SEI scores of 69 and 3/8 and 69 and 7/8 respectively. The Top Diamond Award goes to Ray Pastway for his Nunavut bull taken in May of 2016. His bull had an SEI score of 71 and 1/8. We now come to the Mountain Goat category, and Gene Fleming takes the Diamond Award for the goat he arrowed in October of 2016. Gene was hunting on Kodiak Island, and his goat had an SEI score of 28 and 5/8. The final archery category for the Super Slam Awards is the Pronghorn Antelope, and the silver recipient is Chad Lenz. Chad was hunting in Alberta in 2017 when he connected on his pronghorn with an SEI score of 72 and 4/8. The Gold Award goes to Robert Glass for his New Mexico pronghorn taken in 2015. It scored 73 and 2/8 SEI. For the Platinum Award, we once again called Denise Hoffman to the stage. Her pronghorn arrowed in Colorado in 2015 at an SEI score of 73 3/8. The Diamond Award in the pronghorn category goes to Archie Nesbitt for his Alberta antelope taken in September of 2017. It had an SEI score of 82 0/8. That ends the Super Slam Trophy Awards for 2018. But realize there is much more to come. For now, let's give all these great winners a big round of applause.